So West Jordan made your list. It's a place you're considering moving to, and you want more information, you want all the dirt, you want to know the pros and cons. Guys, you're in the right place. We're going to give you all the good, all the bad, everything, our honest opinion on what it's like to live in West Jordan, Utah. And if you stick around to the end, we're going to show you entry-level, mid-level, and upper-end properties in West Jordan so that you can see what your money will buy you. Stick around.
We're Rod and Melody, your guides to living in Salt Lake City and beyond. With over 30 years in Utah real estate, we're here to help you navigate this beautiful state with confidence. We make videos about living in Salt Lake, exploring the suburbs, and what life in Utah is really like. We've helped over 1,400 families make their move in, out, and around Utah. And whether you're headed to St. George, South Jordan, or Smithfield, we've got you covered.
Before we get into the details, let's take a step back. West Jordan sits right in the middle of the Salt Lake Valley. It's been growing for decades and it's been around for a very long time. You'll see new construction next to older homes, brand new parks next to some older commercial properties, and it extends quite a ways to the east and quite a ways to the west. It's suburban life with a strong local flavor, and not everything looks and feels the same. The location is phenomenal. You're right in the middle of the valley. Commutes are easy north and south, but it doesn't feel congested, and it definitely doesn't have a downtown feel. Just space, parks, and neighborhoods. Jordan Landing gets the job done. You've got restaurants, shopping, a gym, a theater, groceries, and even a splash pad. It's the utility belt of West Jordan. It's not flashy, but it's full of function. Another pro is parks, rec centers, and real programming. From Veterans Memorial to the Aquatic Center, there's always something going on. Rec leagues, concerts, family nights, the city doesn't phone it in. Prices still feel grounded. Compared to Harriman or South Jordan, you're getting more square footage for your dollar. West Jordan holds the middle ground in today's wild market. And you get a mix of old and new. Some neighborhoods have mature trees and long-term neighbors, while others are new builds with fiber internet and smart home features. You've got options all in one, or in this case, 2 zip codes. Before we jump to the cons, I want to take a second and invite you to subscribe. We're on a journey to our first 1,000 subscribers. We would love for you to join that elite group. So go ahead and hit the bell below. Make sure you get notified of any future content. All right, let's get into it. Some of the cons. There are 2 areas in West Jordan that tend to back up during rush hour. One of them is Bangerter Highway. Right now there's a little bit of construction going on. They're trying to turn the stoplights into overpasses and underpasses to make a more even commute, but for right now that can tend to back up a little bit through West Jordan. The other one that backs up quite a bit is Redwood Road. There are some shopping centers, some connections to I-215 really close to Redwood. That tends to clog up a little bit during the rush hour. The vibe of West Jordan depends on the block you're on. Sometimes you're going to see brand new schools and new commercial sites next to some strip malls that have been around and untouched for around 25 years. Another downside is there are no track stops. So unlike Murray and South Jordan, West Jordan doesn't really have anywhere to connect to the light rail. So commuters have to use their cars to get east and west to the parking lots and to the other stops. This might surprise you, but maybe not. You've heard this before. West Jordan doesn't have a huge nightlife. There's not a lot of, clubs and dancing and things like that. You do have a few go-to bars like Bout Time, Misfits, and The Puck, but it's not a place to find a lot of live music after 9 p.m. Another con of West Jordan is that in the wintertime, the air quality can dip. Like most of the Salt Lake Valley, when the inversion sets in, it can create a bit of a haze and can cause some issues if you're sensitive with breathing issues and things like that with your lungs. So one of those areas to avoid if that's an issue. So what do you think? Did we miss anything? Drop in the comments your favorite loves or hates about West Jordan. Look forward to hearing from you.
Let's look at some entry-level homes in West Jordan. So in this price range and in this location, typically for $385 to $495, you're gonna see townhomes, several townhomes. You're also gonna see 1980s split entry, 1990s multi-level homes, and you're also gonna find modest yards, decent parking, typically 2-car garages, and you're gonna also be finding that a lot of the homes have some light cosmetic things done to the houses. So let's jump in and look at a couple of these in the entry-level home price range. The first one is right here for $450. These are currently on the market. Obviously, if you're watching this down the road, you're going to want to log into your private password protected MLS access, and if you check the link below, we'll give you that access and you can search what is currently available. So this one for $450, they've actually already reduced their price from $465 to $450. We are seeing a lot of price reductions right now, and this is a great example of what you can find in West Jordan. I love this subdivision. It is single level living, very good, nice, mature trees and landscaping. And look at this open space that you find in this home. I just love this neighborhood. It's very much similar to what you can find throughout West Jordan. Oh, this one actually has a safe in the bedroom. That's definitely something that's unique. You don't see that every day. And a 2-car garage. And it does have a clubhouse. That's what you're seeing that's furnished right here is the clubhouse. You do have access to that. And look at the beautiful area that you would be buying in West Jordan right here. So you can see it's a great neighborhood. Like I said, I really love this neighborhood. Okay, there you go. There are a sample of entry-level homes. Okay, now let's move into our move-up homes. These are homes where typically the buyers need to sell a current home in order to be able to buy this level of home. In West Jordan, we actually have more move-up homes available right now than entry-level homes, by about double. Okay, so our price range is $495 to $685, and typically you're gonna get 2-story homes that are built after 2000. A lot of them do have finished basements unless they're brand new construction. They are typically about 3,000 square feet or more, and they'll have open kitchens, bonus rooms, little features like that push them up into this price range. A lot of times you're going to find the houses located in quiet cul-de-sacs, and they also will have a mix of owner upgrades if you get a pre-owned home. Is that a nice way to say a used home? Because it's not really used, it's pre-loved. Okay, so let's check out this one. It is listed right now at $599,500. It is new construction over in Dry Creek Estates. Very cute. So if you do want new construction, you can find it in the $495 to $685 price range. Open floor plans like I mentioned here just a second ago. Usually solid surface cabinets. Really good example of what you can find in this right smack dab in the middle of this particular price range. Interesting colored door, don't you think? Matches the carpet. Don't see that very often. I do love the fact that a lot of the listings are now adding the floor plans so that you can walk yourself through the home before you even show up physically. Okay, so that is a good example of a move-up home. It is new construction, so you don't have a yard, you don't have drapes, and you don't have that finished basement. So if you did want to look for something that was not brand new, you do have a lot more owner upgrades. Okay, now let's talk luxury. This is the luxury price range. And again, we've got about the same amount of entry-level homes as we do luxury homes. So we really did find that median in the move-up section. So to be qualified for a luxury home in West Jordan, you're going to be paying $685 or more. And so this is what the map looks like. As you can see, there's no specific area that you're going to find entry-level, move-up, or luxury homes because they're scattered throughout the entire city. Now you're going to find a few more of the luxury homes here out west of Mountain View Corridor, just simply because that's where the bulk of the new construction is. Okay, let's just jump in and see what a $1.2 million home in West Jordan looks like. This is over in Akabu Farms. And it definitely does include a lot of the luxurious features. It's also very well decorated, and you can see it's got some mountain views. This is a fantastic home for 1.2. Hardwood floors, oh my goodness. And that wide open space, it is definitely what you are seeing even in South Jordan for this price range. So this house is really well priced for what you could expect to buy for 1.2. And then I'm gonna go and show you one that is a little bit lower than this. Okay, again, when you want to see what's currently available in your price range, check that MLS link down below. It will give you private password protected access to the MLS, and you'll be able to have your searches on your own. Really great house. Obviously, they have taken a lot of photos of this house because it is a luxury home. Oh, look at that gym. How unique is that? That's fun. Utes fans. Okay, so again, when you're ready to, oh, this one does have an unfinished basement, which is kind of a surprise at this price point. Usually they have the basements are finished, so that's kind of a surprise. Let me show you one more, and this will be a little bit lower than the 1.2. So at 700, this is pretty typical. Again, we're seeing a lot of price reductions in today's real estate market. You'll notice that original price to list price is, we're seeing sellers reduce their price right now. Okay, so this is over 3,000 square feet. It was built in 1997. That's pretty typical for West Jordan homes. They do have larger lots, like quarter acre. This house has actually been redone inside. You'll see that as well because the houses have been in the neighborhoods for a while. And so you'll see a lot of upgraded homes. So over 685, you're gonna get a really good, solid family home. It's got several upgrades. It's in an existing neighborhood, so it's usually got mature trees and mature landscaping in the neighborhood. So, fairly solid house, as you can see. And again, you can see the neighborhood. It's spring, so all of our grass is not grown in. It's not all green, as you can see right here in this photo. And great neighborhoods. Really, West Jordan is one of my favorite neighborhoods. Again, I love being able to see all of the floor plans that agents are adding to their listings nowadays. It really helps you to be able to walk through the listing on paper before you visit physically to the house. Again, I am going to drop the link in the description below that's going to give you private password protected access to the MLS. Go ahead and click on that link and start your own search for today, what is currently available in today's market.
We've helped over 1,400 families move in, out, and around Utah. So whether you're moving to St. George, South Jordan, or Smithfield, we've got you covered. And if you're exploring where to live in Utah, watch this video next.